Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here on a huge project for the M6 Junction 21 to 26 with Tom Kenyon. You are the project director here for Costain. This is a big project, lots of different challenges, and you're using the latest technology on this project. Tell me a little bit about it, and you've been here from the start phase for the whole project, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. So I started in the ECI phase, early contractor involvement during the design process. That was late 2018. Saw the design phase all the way through to construction, and construction started in March 2021. Right. Very constrained contract, quite linear, fixed highway boundary, 10 miles long, 6 junctions, and a lot of assets delivered within the programme. Obviously in conjunction with Flannery and with Spillard Safety Systems with their technology and the AI camera system deployed on the excavators. When I talk about excavators and the work they do in terms of drainage earthworks, at one point we had 50 gangs doing drainage on the contract, which was intense. Yeah. 700 operatives out there, 120 staff in the office here. So it's been a challenge, but we've overcome the challenge, and the work we've undertaken has been safe. It's been very fluid. The productivity has been very good, and we've worked very collaboratively with the supply chain.
And of course, we're on a big highways project here, and you know, the use of 3D machine control, proven in previous projects with great success. And again, you've used it here, and the Leica Geosystems 3D machine control that you've been using on site, again, that has brought in your surveying team, how to create models and things, and also now how to create the 3D collision avoidance models within the same machine that's also enabled with Spillard. So how is that been important for you to reach those levels of productivity safely?
The machines are very, very advanced now, so they're enabled with GPS. Yeah. So the actual 3D model that we've got, which is the design that we're building, that's loaded into the machine. So we have that as one system, and that avoids the need for surveyors to go out setting out in these danger zones. Yeah. And keep people away from this work area. It's a dangerous activity, huge machines out there.
We're going to see the JCB machine that Flannery have enabled for all of that with the 3D collision avoidance from Xwatch. And the thing that excites me about that sort of stuff is, like you said, it's the overhead, it's the utilities in the ground, it's the same 3D model, but also you're on live traffic situations. You're working by the side of the road in some respects, putting in the drainage and everything else, and it's virtual, which is really important because that allows you to change it as the machine moves up the project.
Yeah, absolutely. I talk about the workforce, and the safety of those is paramount, but in parallel with that, it's the travelling public. Yep. You know, they are quite close. There is a barrier that separates us, but that's not going to stop a 25-ton excavator. So the control that it has within the system to actually delineate that barrier, and which is effectively the slew restrictor extents, yep. That really does protect the public and the workforce, and with all the other systems, it's great.
Here with Mark Malthouse, Works Superintendent for Costain. You have basically been talking to me about the integration with Leica Geosystems 3D machine control and the 3D collision avoidance for Xwatch, which is the latest game changer with JCB and Flannery. What has actually happened with that integration?
So obviously it's eased the surveyors uploading to the machines, so the information just gets straight uploaded, so we're able to use it instantly. And what it's improved on site is in the machine, they have one screen to look at and to use. It's all set out. And then effectively what happens is we're using it also for service avoidance in the ground. And it's been game changing for us. It really has.
When it comes to a practical sense, what's happened? Because Flannery has obviously been working with you on this and has put all the technology together. You've been testing it with them as well before we go on to the job site. What has been that process, and how has that enabled you to be the first in the UK to use it?
They asked us would we be willing to use it on site, and you know, straight away things have been, you know, they've shown that it could improve, so we was all behind it, the whole team, the project director, the clients, all behind it, everyone's behind it. So we just had to get the guys on the ground to really in bed with it, and they've took it on and they really love it, and the feedback we've had is unbelievable, really is good. What it's done, it's improved communication with the surveyors and also the people on the ground. You know, they're talking more and looking at things and how it improves everything on site, and it's just been fantastic.
And of course, once you've trialled it, proved it on something like a big job in the M6, then it's naturally going to roll through the business. And also, what would you say to other contractors that haven't necessarily taken this approach yet?
Well, the thing is just trial it on your job. You know, don't get me wrong, you'll have to make a few tweaks because obviously we're working in a tight environment.
Yep.
Different environments will use it differently and all the rest of it, but just work with it. But always get the feedback from the people that are working with it. That's the key message for me.
Mark, it's fantastic to see leadership in this sense, and also the great feedback and the togetherness, the collaboration of all the different parties coming to play and making a site safer and more productive. Great to meet you.
Thanks very much. Thank you.